Now I am discussing about the previous class. We finished this class and objects and previous switch and all statements. Now today's class we discuss about the constructors and method overloading, all these things. First, what is constructor? We know with the constructor we can create the objects. With constructor we can create the objects. The constructor notation is constructor name and open parenthesis. So we can access the object by using dot operator. So here we previous class we can create the object by using variable b1 like this. We can call the objects by using dot operator b1 dot getBook java dot gems like this. So we take the example of the constructor. So here we take class rectangle and open braces. We take the two variables int and width and then create the constructor here rectangle, and then we initiate the two variables x and y, two integer variables int x and int y, and here it is called as this constructor method. You can create the constructor and open braces. We initiate these integer variables to length and width, x to length, y to width, and then we take the method rectangle area int rect area and then return length into width. Here we calculate the rectangle area by using the variables length and width. Program of this one. Here we create the constructor here and then create the method constructor and method, and then we take the main class. In the constructor we can insert the variables, declare the variables. Here the class, we take the class rectangle class, and then public static void main string arguments, and here we create the object by using constructor name rectangle. We take the object name obj1 equal to, we create the memory location for the object. For this one we use new operator, new rectangle 10,12. It is the size of these two length size 10, not size, there is a integer variable. Length is rectangle length is 10, rectangle this width is 12. We give the variables length variable and width variable by using the rectangle object memory location. So here we calculate the area. Now int a, we take the variable a, area will be stored in the a, int a equal to, we call this method area method by using object. Previously we declared the object, no? So of obj1 we call the area by using the object obj1 dot rect area, call the method. So with this one, this object go to the method, we initiate we take the variables 10, 12 is there, no? We calculate the rect area by calling the method. So here we print the area like system.out.println area is the area will be stored in the a, so plus a for printing a variable. Okay, output, the program will be printed like 10 into 12 120 is the output. So this is a constructor declaration and then calling the method by using object. So next we use method overloading. Class will be like this. So next, method overloading. Overloading is nothing but we can take the same method name and then you can overload same method name using 2 or 3 more times. Same method name, different arguments. same method name, arguments are different. This is called as a overloading. Here we take the class tree and open braces int height. You can declare the variable height, and then tree constructor, tree method. We can take tree method and then open braces. Here the print statement system.out.println. Now here we take method prt. Okay, system.out.print statement. This one tree SOP planning the seeds. Here we declare planting the seeds, the tree method, planting the seeds, and height equal to 0. And then next method, same tree. Here we declare the variable int I, and then print creating a new tree, that is plus I, and then feet tall, height equal to I. Here the tree is some here we declare the height, no, like 1 feet, 2 feet, like this one. You print the statement creating the tree, that is 2 feet tall, like this. And then next method void information. Here print statement tree is height, previous one height is there, no, height feet tall is a print statement. Information, that is information, we call the information method, display the print statement. And then same information method we can declare the other variable, string variable, void string, void information. Here we take string. Previous tree we can take one argument integer I. Here we take in the information we take string. Here same method name, different arguments. It is called as operator overloading, method overloading, not operator, method. Two methods, different arguments, same method name, different argument. Here in the PRT, here in information we can take string, no, like S, string S plus tree is height feet tall. Okay, in the string we can declare like tree name, like orange tree is 6 feet tall, like this one. Here static void print string. Here the same okay, we take that printing variables system.out.println. For this one we can take method here, prt print method. This print method we can use in this all these previous methods. The method we can call the method. Here the print statement method, static void prt string S. Here system.out.println S, like this. So in the method we can overload method, and then we call the other method, public static overloading. Public static void means string arguments, for loop for I equal to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus, and then tree t equal to new tree. Here we create the tree instance, tree object, for calling these methods. This tree we can first we use the constructor, no. This class name, tree is the class name, the constructor. For the constructor we can create the object t equal to new tree. So two classes we can take, overloading class and then tree class. T.info we can call the info method, and then T.info overload method. We can call the two methods here. Next new tree, we can declare, and that is over. Overload constructor here. You can create the another memory location for the tree, new tree. So this is called as a method overloading. Same method name, different arguments. So next one is default constructors. So the constructor which has no argument, that is called as a default constructors. So default constructors here. So here we take class bird int I, close the bird, and then public class default constructor where open braces public static void main string arguments and open braces bird nc equal to new bird and default. You take class name method default constructor. Here we create variable for the bird memory instance nc. So here the bird one is default constructor. It is called as a default constructor. Class name bird. Here we create the variable, create the constructor of calling object, create the object for the bird. Here we create the memory location. This bird constructor is called as a default constructor. And next, what is this keyword? Okay, this is nothing but we can call the method. This is the default pointer, like default we can call the methods. It refers to the current object, like this is nothing but. It has two objects like A and B. You can take the class like banana. Class banana open braces void f int I open closing braces. Here banana we can create the two variables. We can create the two objects by using memory variable, memory of banana constructor. Banana A equal to new banana A constructor, and then banana B equal to new banana. So we can create two variables, two objects in one single line. So we can call the methods a dot f1 b dot f2, like this. So here also we can use this dot f1, this dot f2, all this. Next, calling the constructor from constructor. Next, in the constructor we can call the other constructor. And take example here. Okay, this one we can discuss in the next class.